Okay, Friday morning in the kingdom, and it's warm but windy. Yes, it's a south wind, so we're hiding here. I don't know if you can see the colors or whatever, but it's an off color. Yes, I'm colorblind, trying to describe colors to people that watch a color screen. Yes, very interesting. I untangled the flags over there. Yes, the USA flag was really tangled up just because it's Black Friday. This is where everybody runs to the store to buy something they don't need. Yes, this morning we woke up to -7, but feels like -15 Celsius. That wind is chilly, okay? And on the yo-yo scale, +19 Fahrenheit, but feels like +7, okay? So that feels warm. Yes, so today is Black Friday. The staff will cook that ham and potatoes and everything. We'll have a nice Thanksgiving USA meal today because she had to work yesterday. All right, so we'll have it today. Today is warm, so hopefully we're going to work outside the shop today. We got to put some anchors on the roof so it doesn't blow away. Plus, we need those tie straps. I'm living in fear of being censored. I'm probably censored already. We're trying a different combination of mic and adapters. We're finding out the little adapter that goes from the plug to the, what do we call it, USB thingy-me-bob. Round to flat. That might be acting up, because there's no quality in the world today. So I'll just natter away here. Oh. Okay, so I'll just natter away here knowing that the volume dropped or I'm talking in mono or in some other foreign language because of this thing. Unreal. Okay, we'll scroll this way. Look at the sun coming up there. Yes, it's coming up in the south and it's not very high. And it won't get very high because it's winter. All right, I got the burps or whatever today. Oh, that peanut butter was good. Hopefully the staff makes me peanut butter cookies today. Oh, that wind. All right, the dogs are there. They're ready. They know as soon as I put this stick away, they get to run free. Yes, we'll do the full rotation here. So today we'll be up in the attic here. Got to get it sealed up and everything in case that Anne Frank lady wants to live there or something. Unreal how they could live so long being hidden. Unreal. That was a good book they made us read in school. Yeah, that's probably the only one I ever read. Okay, let's scroll a bit more. And then hopefully the money tree blossoms. We can buy some gas and have some fun. Yes. And get out on the trails. Because now that the shop extension is almost complete, we can have fun. But we can also work on stuff because we have more space. All right, look at the flags there. I'm probably censored, so I better go. Here comes the boss. Okay, it's a nice day. It's Friday, it's Black Friday, and it's our USA Turkey Day. But look at the flags. They're all wrapped up because it's freaking windy. There's the sun hiding behind that skinny toothpick tree, and it's in the south. Yes, that's as high as it's going to get. So we've changed the plans with working on the roof or doing anything like that. Okay, so the plan today is to tidy up the shop, and we got material in the shop that we're not going to carry back. It's warm in here, so I got the exhaust door open up there, and I just turned the fans off because the wood stove's putting out some heat. All right, so over here is where the welder sat for 25 years or more. We had some Mickey Mouse shelves, but that doesn't work now. To come in here with the wheelbarrow, we have to turn and go. So let's use some of this short wood and make some shelves because we're having a relaxing, easy day. Supper will be served to us so we can enjoy a ham, just like the USA Turkey Day. Canada Turkey Day was back in October, so we get to celebrate it twice. Okay, it's about 2:30 in the afternoon and it's freaking windy and warm. Yes, warm. So we should be outside playing, but it's too windy. But we got this one wood tote empty of firewood, and we should be bringing up another one. We got to the bottom of this one, and this is all the core box tops that became the walls or whatever in the new shop. So that was repurposed back then, and we don't have the heart to burn them. Okay, one thing about doing these construction projects, oh, these lips need some more vodka. Oh, did I say that? Okay, one thing I like about doing these construction projects early in the winter is we have the wood, all the wood, and we get the shorties, right? So then the shorties end up in the wood stove to heat the shop. So that's what we're doing now. Is here's those core box lids that we had on the new shop walls or whatever, and then we threw them in the tote thinking we'd never use them again. Well, guess what? Here we are making shorties. for the wood stove. And let's see if we can scroll this way without getting dizzy. All right. So here's the trick. We're going to build some shelves because I don't want to carry the 2x6 wood back to the trailer because it'll sit there for another 5-10 years, whatever. We know we're going to back blade the shop down or cut the shop down to the original level it was, so we can't put a real leg here or whatever. All right, so I want a nice set of shelves for all my tools or the jacks and stuff because the welder was there. We always set stuff on the welder. So we know that nothing's going to work, nothing's true, nothing's straight. So it's easier to take the core box lids, cut them one at a time to fit. Because according to the square and level, this is straight to the world. And over here, this box is not straight to the world. So we have to create an illusion. We're magicians. We're not, craftsmen. Yeah, I'm an artist. So that's what we're doing. Cut and fit each core box lid to fit. And the shorties are going in the wood stove to give us a nice heat. So all we want is a nice little shelf thing here. And then we can put stuff on, okay? Okay, we got some nice wood here, kindling or whatever for feeding the wood stove to keep the chill off, okay? It's 3 o'clock coffee, so we're going to go in and have a coffee. This supper will be served at 4 o'clock, like all USA turkey days, early supper. Okay, so here's a shelf. I used all the crappy wood. This wood is terrible. Anything you do with it, it just splits. Okay, so lots of splittage, lots of, what do you call it? But the main thing is I built a shelf and it cost me nothing, only a couple of beers as I worked away on it. All right, let's go have some coffee and we can continue on in hopes that the meal arrives early.
Friday morning in WHO-ville, and as you can see, it's pretty cloudy out. The sun was shining this morning, but now it's disappeared behind the clouds. I'm sure it's gonna snow. As you can see, it's pretty windy out there as well. Now it's time to let the dogs out, head inside, and make breakfast, and then I'm gonna get prepared to make a ham this afternoon. We're not doing much in the kingdom today because I gotta cook, and I have to have it done by 4 o'clock since it's dark at 5. 11 a.m. and I'm just getting ready to head on over to the kingdom to go grab some potatoes and a few other things. Plus I gotta pay for the Starlink because the last thing we want is for that to run out. So let's head on over and see what my dad's up to. Just made it to the kingdom and I got my potatoes, dog treats, and I have 2 little pans ready so I can make some cinnamon rolls this morning before I start my ham. It is pretty dark for 11 a.m. Look at that, but you also have to remember the sun being covered by all those storm clouds right there. So you never know, it could end up snowing. 11:30 and I just got back from the kingdom. Now it's time to head inside and let the dogs out, and then I'm gonna figure out how to make those cinnamon rolls. I'll show you guys the little packaging that I got. They were on sale for 50% off yesterday, so I had to grab 2 of them, of course. But look at this, we got some clouds rolling in. It is pretty warm out, so that means it's gonna snow. These are the cinnamon rolls that I got on sale yesterday at the store. They were 50% off, as you can see, and regular price, they're about $8.50, I'm pretty sure. So for the price of 1, I was able to get the 2 since they were on sale. I'm very happy about that. I've never actually made these before, so hopefully I don't mess them up, but let's get cooking. My cinnamon rolls turned out really good. Look at that. I just have to cover these guys with the icing. This one I didn't let cool down enough, so the icing kind of got everywhere, but that's okay. It was my first time ever making them. So on this one, I used a smaller pan, and I'm going to let them completely cool for a while, and then I'll ice them and see what the difference is. I did try one as well, and they are really good. This is the ham I'll be making for supper tonight for $29. I was able to get a half a ham. That ham I got 2 weeks ago was $23 and it was only a quarter ham. So I think I got a pretty good deal out of this. There was also a quarter ham for $29, which did not make any sense. But now it's time to get this bad boy cooking in the oven so I can have everything ready by 4 p.m. 4 o'clock and the food is almost done, so I have to warm the skidoo up here. That way when it is done, I can just get on and go. As you can see here, there's still no sun. It's pretty cloudy out, but that wind is picking up. You can actually hear it in the house with how windy it is. Now let's get the skidoo going and head on over to the kingdom with some food. 4 o'clock and I am officially done. I slow cooked the ham for a good 3.5 hours and it was nice and tender. I put my dad's gravy on the side. That way he doesn't have to use it all with the mashed potatoes there. He can have a hot ham sandwich tomorrow. Now let's go drop all this off and come home and do the weather. As I am heading to the kingdom, look at this sunset. Wow, it sure is pretty. Too bad my dad's colorblind and he can't really see the colors, and it looks a lot better in person than it does on the camera here. It is very orange, pink right now. I like it. Now let's head on over to the kingdom and drop my dad's supper off. Just dropped my dad's supper off and he is very impressed with it. Now it's time to head on back into WHO-ville so I can eat mine. Look at that, the nice little sunset is already gone. Little after 5:30, and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 0 degrees Celsius, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. As you can see, it is dark out. I have to use the flashlight on my phone just to record the weather. I already ate supper and it was delicious. I got leftovers for tomorrow, so now let's head inside, let the dogs out, and end my day.
Okay, I stopped at 4:30 when the staff brought the hot meal over. That ham tasted so good, fresh and everything. Of course, I put mustard on it. Alright, so I came back out here to work till 6. That way I get a full shift and the boss isn't upset. He is an asshole. But I whipped up some shelves on the west wall here and using up some of these 2x4s, the rotten ones, or the 2x6s. The broken ones, the split ones, the ugly ones are up there. And then I'll cover them with these core box lids here. So I brought in a whole wheelbarrow and it's away from the wood stove so I don't burn it. But this should thaw out overnight and then we can get some platforms on top of these shelves. All right, let's go check the flags. Oh yes, we'll be short today on the video, so we'll put some raw film footage from what we did this day last year. I don't know what we did. I can't remember. Oh well, we'll find out. Okay, it sure is warm. Maybe I should check the thermometer or the weather network to see what the temperature is. But I plan to start up the welder inside the welding sleigh here, as it's my first gas-powered welder I bought back in 1998. So it's 24 years old. It's been used as a welding machine, and then I think for 20 years it's been inside the welding sleigh here. But we need to do a little welding on the blade of the D6 here. So, seeing how it's cold, it's not really cold, but it is cold. We use the tiger torch here to heat up the material and to melt the snow off, because we don't want the snow, what would you say, melting and affecting the welds, okay? All right. Okay, I got the 41 Chevy up and running, and it started no problem. Just have to work out the choke thing. Green toy is ready, and the welder's ready. So I got the Me phone set up here to record this great event. Okay, I'm done the welding. I'll set up the Me phone to show the green toy lowering the 41 Chevy 4x4. So nothing fancy, just welded those little bushings on. I don't know what kind of material they use those bushings or where it came from, but it's kind of a funny weld, eh? I need some vodka to weld it properly. But in the course of what, 23 years or 24 years of having this truck, I've ripped the front axle off twice and flipped it back underneath by the transfer case. But that's the joys of having fun, so I really don't want the front end anchored too solid because I want it to rip off like a tearaway, okay? All right, I'll go start the Me phone and record this. Well, the 41 looks good with those spring shocks on the front because now it's kind of sitting level and not saggy. Even when I took it for a test drive, it wasn't like riding in a boat, go side to side. Oh, look at the flag exercise. He's in a happy state, okay? Well, we just have to weld the D6 up and we're calling it a day. We're quitting early. We don't care what the boss says. Okay, we're done for the day. Yeah, we don't care if it's still daylight, but we're quitting early. Okay, parking. Okay, I'll go this way here. All right, parking the D6 9U, known as the hood, behind the welding sleigh right here was well planned out. Like when the ex-wife, or when we were married, she would be wearing matching underwear. Okay, if she was wearing matching underwear, it wasn't my lucky day. She had it all planned out for that evening. Okay. But the little welds I did here on the blade, I want it to crack. So every couple of years we have to do the welds there because we want it to crack there, not somewhere else. So in the video with the Me phone, it'll show you having problems getting the rods going. Well, the rods are 10 years old and they're crap. That's what I want. So I just worked away at it and got it. Okay, let's scroll over here and see what's going on here. All right, so let's go walk the pony. We can go drink some beer. I mean training beer. We'll tell everybody we're in training. All right, talk to you later. Okay, it's warm, it's windy. I just stocked up the stove. I want it hot in there, even if it's warm out here. So you keep the temperature the same and the building will hold its own. So there's the flags all tangled up, but they survived today. Warm and windy. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer. Enjoy dessert and make a video. All right, we'll talk to you later.